You know, I'm really enjoying how these videos are looking, bro. These are like the most cinematic looking videos I've ever made on the channel. Welcome back to the couch. So today we have an interesting topic that we're going to be discussing. So I saw a post on Facebook that I'm going to be reading off my laptop. It comes from a guy called Nasty Groove. He posted that friendly advice. Don't get in a studio with a mindset to produce a genre, but to create music. You might just be sitting on a hit song because all you want to do is one genre. And then I just reshared that post and I asked, agree or disagree? You guys can let me know down below in the comments. But for me, I'm just going to give my own take on all of this, and what he just said. Because, he's just giving friendly advice and I am also going to give my take on it. Number one, do I agree or do I disagree? I agree with him. I really agree with him, and I'm going to explain why I agree with what he said, right? Let me just put the laptop down. So I agree with him because if I go back to when I started, I actually didn't start my music journey as a DJ or a house music producer. I started my journey as a rapper of all things, bro. It's crazy. Like, people that knew me for a long time, well, people that know me for a long time know that I used to rap. I used to make hip hop beats. I actually started off as a rapper and then I started to make my own beats because at that time I couldn't find a lot of people who made beats around me. So I had to make my own beats. And also people that could make beats at that time, they were super expensive. Like to just get an opportunity with them to get studio time was crazy. I know a lot of y'all can relate. And it's a path that a lot of people take when it comes to this music thing. People with time switch to certain styles and certain genres, and it's just how the game goes. We all change and we all just kind of move differently and we just meander through music. As long as you're still doing music, I think it's not a problem to just kind of, change your direction and go in different directions and things like that. But for me, that's what happened, and I really pushed the hip-hop game. I used to see myself as a really dope rapper and someone who made really dope hip-hop beats. I've recorded with so many people, collaborated with so many people, did music videos and the whole 9 yards of hip-hop. But hip-hop started to change, and for us people that were super invested in the old school type hip-hop, like for me, I felt like I was starting to lose it. Hip-hop started to slip away from me. Like the new kids is coming in and they're coming in with something, a whole different vibe that is totally new. I don't know what it was about me, but I just tried it, but it really couldn't really stick with me because I was so highly trained on the old school style that I was doing. And then when it comes to success in hip-hop, I didn't really get that much success just from me doing the hip hop only. My success was literally basically hood success, where the hood knows you and the hood supports you and the hood likes you. But that's as far as I could take it. Other people went way further than I ever did. But for me personally, when I switched to house music, that's when I started to see like bigger success. If you look at my YouTube channel, my first tutorials and videos that I uploaded here on my channel were mostly hip hop related videos. I was talking about 808s, I was talking about producing hip hop because at that time I hadn't fully transitioned into house music yet. But going on later on, that's when I started to transition into house music. And as I transitioned into house music, things started opening up. Like a lot of things really started to open up for me, and even my popularity started to increase, aka clout. My clout started to increase, if I can call it that, to make a little bit more sense. I started to really get a lot of attention and people started to know more about me. And this YouTube channel is also testament to that. I started really to connect with more people because if I'm being honest, around this side, the house music side, there's a lot more camaraderie than there is in hip hop. Everybody has a big head in hip hop, which is a whole other topic that we could get into, but I'm not going to get into that. So I'm saying all of these things to say that, if I didn't change to this different style of music, I could have not gotten the kind of progress as a musician that I have right now. And it might not be the same for everyone. For some people, sometimes you have to stick to the one thing for something to happen, but that doesn't really work for everybody. So what I say is, you want to try out different things. You want to try out something else. If you make hip hop music, maybe try a little bit of R&B, try a little bit of pop music. It's stuff that is related because you can see if an artist from pop music and hip hop music collaborate, and R&B artists also collaborate with hip hop people. So things like that can work for you. You don't just have to stick to the one thing, because think about it. Most of us, we know hit songs when we can hear them. Even if, let's say, you're a hip hop head, or you play some country music, or you play rock bands stuff or anything like that, you can identify a hit song from another genre when you hear one. So if someone comes to you and is like, yo, I have this song, you immediately know that this song is definitely a hit. That goes to tell you that you actually can make other genres and styles of music. You don't have to be hard-headed about it. You can just try, even if it's just for fun. On the side, you can do something totally different. I feel like a lot of people can find success when they start looking elsewhere for these kinds of things. There's no rule that says that, yo, just do one genre. I reposted that post, and then I had an interesting comment from someone who said that, when you're starting out, you can stick to one thing and then build your brand and all of that. And then later on, after your brand has been built on that thing, then later on, when you have all this attention and all this people following you and success, then you can start playing around with other different vibes and other different things like that, which I totally agree with. But I also have an alternative of something that I think can be different from that path, where I feel like it's easier for you when you're starting to try out different things, because people haven't really attached to you as a brand doing one thing. So I feel like it's easier to find your place and experiment with a lot more different styles when you're starting out, as opposed to trying, when people now have expectations later on when you're now popular, then trying something different. People will be like, hey, what's going on with this? Because look at someone like Andre 3000. He hasn't been releasing music for a while, and he wasn't even releasing with Big Boy from, because they both are Outcast. And then he came back and he's doing flute music. And people were like, what the hell is this flute music? They didn't really understand, although people listened to it because they already respect him. So it didn't really flop or do so horribly bad that people were like, what the hell is this music? But people respected Andre 3000 as a musician, so that's why they, gave him a chance and took a listen to his flute music. I took a listen to it. It's really not my thing, I ain't gonna lie. And then we can talk about someone like Drake. Drake came out with house music. A lot of hip-hop heads couldn't understand why the hell Drake is doing house music. For house heads like us, we were like, hey man, welcome to the house music side. People were expecting for him to rap or sing or whatever he does. But then he came out with, just house music, straight up house music, and everyone was like, what the hell? Why is he doing this? And I don't think the house music really caught on for him as much as, let's say, people vibed with the Andre 3000 flute music. So reactions can be different when people now have expectations based off what you do and what you are known for, as opposed to if you're starting out and then you're starting out and people don't really know what to expect from you. It's like even with films, we know there's action movie stars and there's romance movie stars and things like that, so you know what to expect. You know if you're gonna go watch a certain person's types of movies, you know that, hey, this is gonna be some pure romance type of stuff, or is going to be purely action or purely sci-fi or things like that. We have expectations, and if they make something that's totally different, we won't take it that well. So I do agree with what this post said, that just have fun. It's all music at the end of the day. You never know where your success lies in, and you just can never know. But if you are rigid and then things are not working out for you, then that's on you. If you're not finding success, then it's your fault. You're not trying anything different. I mean, the last point I can bring up is the issue of what businesses do as well. Like if you look at a lot of businesses, they open up their range of products that they sell. If you go to McDonald's, they don't just sell you a burger on its own. You can also get ice cream there. You can also get a coffee there. You can also get multiple things. That's what businesses do. If a business, like let's say even Apple sells you laptops. They don't only sell laptops. They sell you a laptop, and then you get an iPad, and then you get screens, and then you get things like that. All in tech. You even get watches and things like that. So it's all tech, but it's different kinds of tech that they try to sell you. Now they have those goggles, those VR set goggles and things like that. They keep on adding and adding and adding and adding. So you just have to find ways to open up yourself and try different things and see what will take off. But I would love to hear what you guys think about this topic. Do you do multiple genres? What do you think? Do you think maybe sticking to the one genre that you are sticking to is holding you back in terms of success, or are you fine with that? Let me know down below. And trust me, whatever you're gonna say is that there's no right or wrong. For everyone's path, there's gonna be a different formula. So we cannot judge everyone and say that, oh no, you're doing it wrong and this is the right way and this and that and the third. It's just all opinions. So let all those opinions be known in the comments down below. Again, if you want to support the channel, remember to check out the links that are in my description. That I would really appreciate if you support my channel. And I'm gonna see you guys in my next couch video. this felt so good to just, you know, come and do this and have a chat with you guys. And we're going to continue doing it because I see you guys are enjoying these videos. So yeah, to another one. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm X and I'm out. Peace.